Hey everyone, welcome back to Cryptomania. I'm Josh, and today we've got the latest on Ripple's XRP, the digital asset that's dominating headlines this week and lighting up trading screens across the globe. If you're bullish on XRP or just curious about what's driving these wild price movements, you're in the right place. Let's dive straight in. As of today, May 14, 2025, XRP has reclaimed the spotlight, posting one of its strongest rallies so far this year. The price recently surged past $2.57, hit highs above $2.60, and traders everywhere are asking, is this just the beginning of a bigger breakout, or should we brace for turbulence ahead? Bears have been put on notice, and XRP is at the center of the crypto conversation once again. We're seeing this bullish sentiment reflected across the markets. According to data from Glassnode, XRP's futures open interest just exploded by over $1 billion in a single week, rising from around $2.4 billion to $3.4 billion. That's a massive 41% jump in open positions, signaling that both the bulls and the whales are loading up and betting big on XRP's next move. Open interest is a key indicator of speculative appetite, and this kind of surge typically means conviction from traders that prices could push even higher. But it's not just traders fueling this rally. On-chain data shows that major holders, those so-called whales, are aggressively accumulating XRP. Wallets holding between 10 million and 100 million XRP now control over 12% of the supply, up significantly from mid-March. Even bigger accounts, those with a staggering billion-plus XRP, have increased their share, now holding nearly 40% of the circulating supply. When the biggest players are loading up, smart money always takes notice. Now let's talk about what's propelling this bullish momentum. The major catalyst has been Ripple's ongoing regulatory success. Just last week, the Securities and Exchange Commission, after years of legal wrangling, officially settled its case against Ripple and two senior executives. This is an enormous victory, not just for Ripple, but for the broader crypto industry, as it removes a massive cloud of uncertainty that's lingered over XRP for years. With regulatory fears easing, more institutions are comfortable allocating capital to XRP. And that's a trend we're watching closely. And there's another bombshell on the horizon, the prospect of a spot XRP ETF. Bloomberg analysts are reporting that the SEC's final deadline to approve or deny multiple XRP ETF applications is coming up in October. Market punters already put odds of approval at nearly 80% this year. If approved, Wall Street giants like Standard Chartered and JP Morgan estimate XRP ETFs could bring in up to $8 billion in new investment flows within the first year alone. With ETFs, it's not only retail but also institutions that could drive the next wave of demand. Sentiment is heating up in the prediction markets too. The likelihood of XRP reaching a new all-time high before the end of 2025 has surged to 66%, more than double where it sat just a few weeks ago. Some analysts are even speculating targets as high as $5.50 this year, and double digits by 2027. Now, to be clear, these are speculative and nothing is guaranteed, but the excitement is real, and traders are acting on it. Just to keep things balanced, let's acknowledge some recent volatility. Earlier this week, XRP's rally briefly stalled, and we saw a sharp pullback toward $2.44 after news of major liquidations in the futures markets. Over 35 million in XRP long positions were wiped out in just 24 hours. Still, the bulls are holding firm, and the fact that XRP continues to trade significantly above its 200-day moving average speaks to the underlying strength in the current uptrend. Looking ahead, a few things could supercharge or cool down this momentum. First, regulatory clarity. the kind we're now seeing post-SEC settlement, and under the new crypto-friendly SEC chair, Paul Atkins, remains crucial. Second, macro factors like interest rate cuts and developments in U.S.-China trade policy could add to market volatility. Third, institutional adoption. Every partnership Ripple lands, especially in regions like the UAE and with payment processors in Dubai, keeps adding bricks to XRP's foundation for mainstream usage. To sum it up, XRP is in the middle of a perfect storm of bullish catalysts: whale accumulation, ETF speculation, regulatory victories, and a clear surge in institutional interest. But as always, with great opportunity comes great risk. The crypto market moves fast, and sentiment can flip on a dime. So what do you think? Will XRP break through that $300 mark and set a new record before the year is out? Or are we due for a correction? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this update helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Cryptomania, and turn on notifications so you never miss another XRP update. Share this video with your friends and fellow traders. I'm Josh, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay bullish, stay smart, and keep riding those crypto waves.